Scabies. We all had scabies. In the 90s, I was on a non union bus and truck national tour of a Broadway show that played all over the country. I'm not going to name the show or the production company or anybody affiliated with it, but I thought this was kind of a fun slice of life story to tell you. So we primarily played one night stands everywhere we went. And within our company, there was an actor who did his own one night stands everywhere he went. And usually that meant that he would go out to the bars and hook up with somebody and spend the night at their place and then show up the next morning just in time to load onto the bus and go to wherever we were going next. This one early morning, I think we had a 6:30 a.m. departure time set, and he was nowhere to be found. And we had 12 hours ahead of us, so we could not sit around and wait. Finally, just as we were about to leave, a car pulls into the hotel parking lot, and this scary looking man drops him off. And of course, we gave him a hard time because, the guy just looked like 9 miles of bad weather, as my mother would have said. And we said, "Oh, really? That's what you went home with? What were you drinking last night?" About a week later, this actor found that he had scabies, and by association, so did the rest of us because we all shared close quarters together. The management came to us and said, "You cannot say a word to the locals. We are going to keep this quiet." And they had to have all of the costumes, all of the props, everything sanitized and dry cleaned. And we were under threat of death, not allowed to tell anybody what was going on. Then we had to have Quell delivered to our hotel rooms, which is a lotion that you put on, and we had to help our roommates reach the parts of their bodies that they couldn't reach on their own to quell up because you had to cover every inch of your body. I said at the time, if I had done something fun to get scabies, that would be one thing, but here I was just hanging out in whatever town we were in, and that's how it goes. And had it been a union show, an equity show, I don't know if the outcome would have been any different because how do you predict or prevent scabies, for God's sake? Anyway, I tell you that story just to remind you that life on the road as an actor is not glamorous and it's not romantic. It's a lot of hard work, and sometimes you get infected with little tiny skin burrowing mites. I hope you're not itching too bad. Thanks for listening to my terrible story, and I'll see you on the next one. Go do something nice for people. Love you. Bye bye.